Coach Jaime Gordon, Morehead State's head volleyball coach, joining us on MSUEagles.com. And the Eagles get a 3-1 victory over host Cincinnati to finish out the UC Invitational this weekend. The Eagles lost to Tennessee and Butler yesterday, but first let's start with the positive. Your team picks up its first win here this afternoon, got it out, a tough one against Cincinnati.
Yeah, it was a great performance against a great team, very well coached. They were very well prepared. They made some adjustments in the second set, and we came out, and I was really pleased with the way that our team responded, especially after we had a disappointing loss yesterday against Tennessee. That was a hard-fought battle, and played a very, very good Butler team, and lost to them in 4 after winning the first set. And so I was very pleased with the way that we stepped up in a lot of parts of our game. And as somebody struggled a little bit, somebody else stepped up. We had Alex Fitzmaurice that started off with some big swings for us, and then Aaron Bohannon got on a roll. Our passing and defense picked up. We still got a little work on our serving. I think we gave a couple points away there. But it's a great win against a great team.
Colby Cameron, your starting setter, is putting up big numbers so far, and really bringing a kind of a new dynamic, or a good dynamic to the setter position. She got a lot of dumps and kills and a high percentage hitting, and that really, I think, is a positive for you this year, to be able to have someone that can bring that dynamic to the game.
Yeah, she's a point scorer in a couple different ways. Obviously, by giving our attackers good opportunities and making good decisions to give them good matchups. But when you can keep a defense off balance by having to worry about what that setter is doing with the second contact, that impacts the blockers, it impacts the back row defense, and it creates more opportunities later on. So when you have a setter that's doing that, and Colby's been doing a fantastic job, and that's been coming from a lot of hard work. She's really been putting her time in the gym, and that's one of the pieces that she's been working on. And this is first weekend of really running our team and running our offense, and I couldn't be more pleased with the job that she's doing.
And then Aaron Bohannon, who'll be named all-tournament here, really finished off a good weekend with I think 16 kills and over 500 hitting percentage, and she just seemed to be on point today. Yeah,
she did. She really had a complete game. She scored some points for us off of her serve. Offensively, she's been really working hard on keeping a high contact point and getting a good snap, and really opening up some shot selection. I thought she did a fantastic job with that today. She was able to beat not just the open spots of the floor, but also beat the defenders when they were in the right spot, and she put a lot of pace on the ball. And also, I've been really impressed with the job that she's been doing, because she's kind of been gutting out a little injury in her wrist and in her hitting hand. And so for her playing all 6 rotations and taking so many swings as she has, and doing so well defensively for us, to kind of be able to put that little pain in the back of her head and gut through, really says a lot about her character.
Jaime Gordon is our guest here on MSUEagles.com. Eagles go 1-2 at the UC Invitational, finish off strong with a victory over Cincinnati today. And Coach, assess just the overall assessment of your team this weekend. Everybody got to play as well, so you got to see your freshmen in there too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, everybody stepped in when they needed to. Sydney Schuler, really coming after the second set loss, we made a switch in the lineup, and she stepped in and did a great job for us. In front of her hometown crowd, she had a lot of fans here there to support her, so that was great for her to see that. We've had Bailey Nichols stepped up in some opportunities yesterday, and then both Hope Relema and Stacy Silver have been giving us some defensive looks and stepping in some serving situations, which is great to have, because we've got different options, and if somebody's struggling a little bit. But as far as the team's concerned, I feel good with where we are. I mean, it's first weekend. We came into a tournament that was very competitive, and to get out of here with a win against, again, a good team is a positive. The other thing I think that's very positive out of this weekend is that we definitely see the things that we need to work on, and the team is very aware, and they bring to the table, hey, these are the things that we've got to be better at, and if we're going to continue the process of improving, and we're going to have to do that quick, because we get ready to step on the court against a very, very talented Marshall team in just a couple days.
And that was going to be my last question. How excited are you and the team to get back to Weatherby in front of the home crowd on Wednesday against Marshall, a regional rival.
Yeah, it's fun for us. This is a part of the season that we're looking at. Hey, we've got a big home stand. We've got, I believe, 7 straight home matches for us, and that's going to be important that we take advantage of that. And that's something that we want to make sure that we can carry on into the conference play, because you really need to defend that home court and take advantage of all the opportunities you have to take on quality opponents on your own home court.
Coach, good luck against Marshall on Wednesday, and we'll talk with you this week as well. Thank you.
Thanks, Matt.